Hello everybody, welcome to Junk in My Trunk, Chalking with Karen. I hope today finds you well. I'm going to do a little Easter board. Could be used all year round though. And today I'm going to use sand and chocolate. Some of the Chalk Couture paste. And I'm going to do this cross as it would be an old piece of wood. So stay tuned and watch me do it. I hope everybody's well. We're kind of having an overcast day. And I am going to go at the top. This is a big transfer, so you have to work a little bit faster than you would like it on a small one. I've already mixed up my paste and am now just spreading them out. Adding some colors to blend. And then I have a big squeegee. That I use to really get over the areas in a fast way. Because the biggest thing with the paste is that you want to work it before it dries in the silk screen. And then that mixes the color, so you really can't use that color again. So I will scrape it off and set my squeegee down, pull up my transfer. Perfect. Nice. Very nice cross. Then I'll put my transfer in my water so that it doesn't dry thoroughly. And my silk screen is protected then. Now I'd like to have this dry before I start the next round. So I'm going to use a blow dryer on it. And I will be back as soon as I get the blow dryer to get it good and dry. So I'm going to pause. I'm back. So I took a blow dryer and I blew that dry. This is a transfer that is not a fresh new, I mean it's not new on the market. It's been out. It was out for a while. So a lot of people may not even have the ability to get it. So some of you are going to say, where did you get that transfer? And I'm going to say, I got it a long time ago when I first joined. And I tell you what I like to do is, I'm going to get a piece, since this is a fresh transfer, I'm going to give it a backing for it. So I don't have to use my fingernails. This is a trick that I came up with. So the shiny side is the unsticky side, or the side that the transfer won't stick to so well, so firmly. So this is a transfer that came with its backing that's clear. The backing now is white paper, and when they first began, then you had to write the word back so you knew which side was the back, because there was no clear demarcation between the two. You couldn't tell, and so people were sticking their transfer. See how you can see right through that? Well, there's no way to tell which side was which. So when I get these transfers, I usually just toss them, or the backing, and then use my portfolio to store them. Hallelujah. I wish hallelujah could be Well, this is the hard part. I think I'll just go straight across. Hallelujah. And I think I'm going to do it in purple because of the Easter season that we are in. It signifies so much. He is risen. I think I'm going to do in off-white, not sand. I'm going to show you the difference. This is sand. There's another one white, and then there's even another one. It's called custard. So if you're really into, so this is custard. It's more of a yellow. Sand is more of a brown, and then there's white. And I'm going to go with custard. White is not really what I want. So I hope everybody's doing fine today. This is Tuesday, about 4 o'clock in the middle of Kansas. I'm a huge Kansas Jayhawk fan, so I'm very happy this week. And I'm looking for my water bottle. It's over there. Okay, so my paste is just a little too dry, so I'm adding a little bit of water, and I'm mixing it up off camera so it doesn't splatter. So if you guys could do me a favor, could you just let me know if you're watching this video, if you're watching, where you're watching it from, what state, and if you wouldn't mind sharing it. Because although you may not be interested in learning about Chalk Couture, your friends might. And I'd like to have that opportunity to talk to them if they so choose to talk to me. Orchid. Orchid or purple? Let's see. Plum. I think that's going to be too dark. It won't show up on the black. So I'm going to go with orchid, which is a pretty color. So Chalk Couture is a company that launched in July of 2017. It's not even been a year and has had fantastic growth and is the hottest DIY decor process that you are going to see out in the market these days. Not only do we have chalk paste, we also have ink. And so ink can go through these transfers onto fabric, ceramics, metal, glass, you name it. You can DIY chalk art on it. So this orchid's a little bit too dry for me. So a paint retailing friend gave me a heads up on it, and I checked it out and jumped in, and I'm glad I did. It's been a wonderful opportunity. I've met some really great people, and it's a fun product too. It really is. Okay, so now I've stirred up both of the colors I want to use. And I'm using makeup stir sticks because they're not wood, they're plastic, and they will not absorb the water then from my paste. So here we go. You're going to see how easy this is. This is all silk screen where you're seeing the dark come through. So I say it marries stencils and chalk art. And once you get the hang of it, it's really relaxing. The hardest thing is picking out what colors. And the greatest thing about it is if you don't like it, it's not permanent. Now the ink is permanent. takes a little longer to dry. So if you want to change your mind, the ink will let you change your mind. But if you get it on your clothes, don't expect it to come out. If I didn't like this, I can pull it up and do it again. There we go. And I'll put that transfer in the water. I feel like I need an exclamation point. What do you guys think? Okay. This is just a tad dry. Purple's not a color that I would use. Orchid is a fairly bright purple. K-State purple for all my K-State friends. It's definitely a K-State purple. A bright K-State purple. And both KU and K-State are in the, get to continue in the March in Madness. I've actually given my team a challenge to name 5 teams that they thought would end up in the Final Four and then win prizes based on how many teams that they've chosen end up there. I'm not so sure. I haven't looked back to see who's leading the leaderboard on that. I could tell I missed that area, so I'm going to lay that back down. Is there any other little area I missed? Sometimes you gotta. Okay. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Perfect. So I put my squeegee and I put my transfers in water. Not that the squeegee has to be in water, but it has to get clean. So I just drop it in the water and I will clean those up when I'm off camera. It's a beautiful way to celebrate the season and chalk at the same time. I got to create something beautiful. You can see all my little... So I will go back in, get my little towels. And that is it. He is risen. If you wouldn't mind hitting the share button. Let's see if I can tilt you guys. Not too much. I'll go back and clean this with a little bit of water and a soft rag after I get off the camera here. And the other thing that you can do to clean is a makeup applicator. Looks like I may have used that one once. So go in and get it wet. Comes right off. Some of this is. And then I take my little rag and I go buff. There we go. Thanks guys for watching. Please share, and if you wouldn't mind hitting a like on the Junk in My Trunk page, I sure would appreciate it. I'll be doing more videos. Thank you. Bye.